we're just going to meditate this morning. We're going back to, I think I'd like to go back to basics. So it comes from this idea of really is what is home? What is home for us all? So we talked a little bit about this last night. So let's just, before we start, settle into our meditation posture. And if you are sitting on your seat in front of a computer, like a regular chair, have the feet in a parallel position with the sits bones slightly raised if you're in the regular cross-legged position. Sorry, just a message. All right. Sorry, everyone. All right, we'll just keep going like this then. And the point is to not be rolling back over your sacrum. So you want to be sitting right up on top of your sits bones if possible, and the shoulders are aligned with the hips. And imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, and you're just lengthening. Put some space in between your vertebrae. Allow all the muscles along the back of the spine, the front of the spine, just to lengthen. And then your neck. Maybe you just imagine someone is very gently, very gently pulling on your head. Imagine the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling and your neck also becoming longer. And then just very gently tip the head forward. I think I said this on Tuesdays. You have a crayon on the crown of your head and you're just drawing an arc in the ceiling. So it's kind of like up, around, and very gently down. So you're not just kind of throwing your head forward and pulling out your spine. It's just a very gentle up and around and very gentle tip forward. And the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose. To a spot about 2 inches ahead if they were open. Now bring your mind back, just relax the jaw and the tip of the tongue. In long-term meditation, we just sit in the roof of the mouth. But you can start now, training now. And then bring your awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks. The area at the back of the head, the base of the skull, the occipital bone. Relax the jaw, the back of the tongue, back of the neck. Allow your shoulders just to sort of allow them to drop down. Allow your shoulder blades to drop down. And relax your throat and chest and belly and limbs and hands, feet, fingers. And just notice whether you're wriggling your toes around or holding them. Just relax that. And bring the mind to the breath and just notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. It's a little bit cooler as you're inhaling. And then notice if there's any sounds in your environment. Just allow those sounds to be there. And try not to investigate. And then bringing the mind to the breath, just notice what thoughts or feelings are arising. And then just allow them to arise, to abide, and then they'll just kind of disappear. And, if you don't engage, there's nothing, nowhere for those thoughts to go. There's no hook. So try not to get involved with a story. Try not to criticize yourself or have opinions about what's in the mind. Just be curious. Oh, look, I didn't know that was there this morning. Sort of like a scientist might. Curiosity and interest. So we can put ourselves on the bank of our river and just watch it flow. How's it looking this morning? While you're sitting on the bank, you're free from the river. So bring some people of your life to your mind. This is the first step in our meditation on developing bodhicitta. So this is the very, very beginning stages, is to try and develop equanimity, seeing all people as my friend, seeing everybody equally, the equal amount of love in our heart. But we know in reality that's probably not going to happen, but we can at least think about it. So remembering that this person who we dearly love, who is very important to us in our life, you'll notice over time that relationship might fluctuate and change, develop, mature. And then there's those people in our life who we don't, we have difficulty with, and then there's our strangers. And they can change place. And even within those categories of the person we don't like, the person we love, as I mentioned a moment ago, the relationship can shift. So it's in a constant state of flux. But regardless, everybody is really, when it comes down to it, we're all equal. We all just want to be happy. We're all looking for it all the time and not ever quite finding it. And we all want to be free from suffering. And we're all also trying to escape any kind of suffering, discomfort, pain, sorrow. And we all have this amazing capacity for developing an enlightened mind. So this is how we are equal. So I think we'll do this meditation today for the benefit of all these people of our life, and by extension, all the sentient beings. So I want to do some 9-round breathing this morning. So we'll just do 3 sets of 3. We'll do our regular. But think about, while we're doing it, maybe you can think about what What does home mean for you? So when we do our meditation, it can be almost like coming back home. So we often think about home as being an external place. And memories of home are triggered by sounds and smells, sensations of heat or cold. Perhaps the real home is just within you. It doesn't have to be a place or a person. You can be your own home, your own place of comfort. So just keep that in your mind. And we'll start by breathing in through the right nostril, blissful, radiant, white light. Pause at the top of the breath. And then breathe out through the left, all your attachment and unhealthy desire and grasping and insecurities. And breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. And do that 3 times. And then breathe in through the left nostril, blissful, radiant, white light, pausing at the top of the breath. Then breathe out through the right, all your anger, energy, and jealousies, and disappointment, and bitterness, and grudges, anger. And just let it go. And it disappears into space. And then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light, and pause at the top of the breath. And then breathe out all your ignorance, not knowing the way things truly exist. Sort of not understanding really this idea about karma or cause and effect. And just breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. So we'll do 3 sets of 3 in our own time. Now just bring your mind to the breath and feel. So for the next 10 minutes, let's just focus on the breath and meditate. So we'll do it in 2 5-minute sittings. It's only 5 minutes. So really try and keep the mind on the breath. Try not to follow the breath all the way into the body. Just keep your attention at the base of the nose, at your nostrils, entrance of the nostrils. So bring the mind back to the breath, and you can have a little wriggle if you need to readjust your position. Take a nice deep breath. Realign yourself. And then bring the mind back to the breath and settle. Bring the mind back to the breath. Okay, everyone, just relax and let's just dedicate all the positive energy you've created doing this meditation to all those people of your life, by extension, all sentient beings. Have a beautiful day, lots of love, and I'll see some of you this evening. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.